did your best, Mrs. Wheeler.
I guess my best wasn't good enough.
You stopped Dennis, didn't you? That's the important thing.
Oh, I don't know, Vivian. Maybe Elliot was right. Maybe I should have gone to someone right away, but I was afraid he would go through with his threat to make the agreement I signed public.
I don't think he would have done that.
No, I think he would have. In any case, it wasn't a chance I could afford to take. Only I hadn't put it in writing.
I don't understand how you could have agreed to something like that in the first place.
I thought that Ryan Connor had killed my husband. And I needed Dennis's vote to drive him out of the company. It was as simple as that.
But didn't you see how wrong it was to agree to help Dennis, to embarrass Paige just to get his vote?
I see I was wrong now. I was wrong about a great many things. But what good does that do me now? I only hope that Dennis is going to be all right.
He will be, Mrs. Wheeler.
What do you want?
I want to know where Elliot and Dennis went.
Haven't you done enough damage? None of this would have happened if it hadn't been for you.
Mrs. Wheeler.
None of what? You and that disgusting pornographic film you made. Dennis was going to show it tonight in an effort to make Elliot see you for what you really are.
Calm down, Mrs. Dennis was going to show it here tonight.
I think Elliot is a lost cause. I doubt that he will ever see you for the tramp you are, but I see it. I knew what you were the moment I set eyes on you.
Is that why you arranged for Dennis and I to get together? You're as much responsible for our marriage as anyone, Iris.
Everyone makes mistakes. And you, Paige, are the biggest mistake I ever made. You are cheap and filthy.
Mrs. Wheeler.
Sorry.
You're going to back out on our deal, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well, then you leave me no choice but to tell everything I know.
What are you talking about?
If you think Houston society will be shocked at Paige's porno movie, well, how do you think they're going to feel? How do you think they're going to feel when they find out how far you were willing to go to get Brian out of the company?
Oh, well, it is just your word against mine. I'll deny everything.
No, I don't think so. I'm just glad we put everything in writing.
You wouldn't do that.
Not as long as you cooperate. As long as you agree to have that party. No one need ever know. No one need ever know you were involved.
Dennis.
I suggest you do it right away. It may be difficult to invite the illustrious people of Houston at such short notice. And I want everyone who's anyone to be at the top of the World Club when I show that film. Who is it?
It's me, Dennis.
Just a minute. Dad.
I feel absolutely ghastly, Phoebe.
I think you should go home, Mrs. Wheeler.
I can't leave my guests.
Yes, you don't seem to be having a very good time at your party.
I'm not.
Is there anything wrong?
You ought to go home, Mr. Wheeler.
You're crying. Does it have anything to do with Dennis?
It does, but I can't explain now.
Where is he?
I'm not sure. Elliot went to find him.
Iris told me what you were planning, Dennis. I want to talk with you.
What about?
About you and me. About your feelings toward Paige.
You know how I feel about Paige.
Do I? Dennis, have you really continued seeing Dr. Jeffries as you told me you had?
I didn't see a need to.
You need guidance from someone.
Dr. Jeffrey said the feelings I had were very natural. That it would be odd not to be confused.
Have you been completely honest with Dr. Jeffries about everything you felt?
As honest as you've been with me.
Maybe in the beginning I wasn't as honest as I could have been. I didn't know what my feelings were.
You love Paige, right?
I care a great deal about her.
You love her. Say it!
I also love you. Dennis. Dennis, I want to help you.
You leave me alone.
Dennis. Dennis!